Hello, hello. So today we are gonna talk about the secret of creativity. Okay, I'm laughing because there is a funny thing that happened when I was finishing to write this book, The Creative Ambush. My editor, who was reading the book to check for grammar errors, etc. Okay, we were having a drink, and I asked him, okay, what do you think about the book? I mean, do you think it's nice? What do you think? Give me something. Give me some feedback. And then he told me, yeah, it's nice, but Matteo, you hid something. Okay, you didn't really write your secrets. And I was surprised because like I felt that I wrote in a very authentic way, so that I placed a lot of things that I had. And he was like, yeah, okay, but I mean, what are your secrets? How did you manage to get those ideas? How did you manage to be successful with those projects? Okay, that surprised me because uh, some months later, I received a couple of emails from other people who were complaining about the same thing. So basically, they told me, you didn't give us the tricks you used, no? So this is a very important topic because a lot of people, they are looking for tricks, okay? They're looking for gimmicks, for shortcuts. They're looking for secrets of creativity. So like there is a magic formula or there is an equation they could use and replicate to be creative, to find ideas, uh, to bring a project to success. That's an illusion, okay? I mean, uh, we should look at why there is this need in looking for tricks, okay? What I call tricks. Let's say all these products that I made with Safiot now with my company. Some of them they are methods. Okay, so how to build a brand, how to structure a story. So those are kind of shortcuts. It's like it's kind of an heuristic. No? So you have a certain problem. We're gonna give you some solutions that may apply to your case and they may help you to do something faster, okay, and in a more secure way. But that is very different from being creative. So if you use Fabula to structure a story, yes, it's gonna help you in structuring the story, but the story must be yours. You are the one that is going to write it. You are the one that is going to use the energy. So basically, we give you a shortcut through the mountains, but you need to provide the car, the wheel, especially the wheel, and the fuel. Okay? And nobody is going to give them to you. So there is a lot of buzz around lateral thinking, mind maps, all these tricks. Okay, I call them tricks because they give you the illusion that you can control something that is completely uncontrollable. Okay, creativity is is like an ocean. Okay, and you just go inside the ocean, and at some point, and you don't have any control. Nobody has control on that. At some point, the ocean is gonna be angry, and a storm is gonna happen, huge waves, and you're gonna be scared. Okay, that is gonna happen always. So people that are used to be creative, it's not that their ocean is calm. No, they just know that the ocean is gonna be crazy at some point, and they just have to believe that at some point they are gonna be out of the ocean. But in the meanwhile, and that could take 1 week, 1 month, 1 year, they are gonna be shaken totally and completely. They're gonna be out of control. So You need to love the storm. You need to go on the boat aware of what's going to happen. That's the only secret about creativity. The fact that you need to live in uncertainty. Nothing is certain. Okay, I'm always giving anecdotes about creativity because I think they can resonate with people. I think one of the most important lessons I learned was the first year, maybe first month of university. I was in Genoa, so architecture university, design courses, and I I was very good at math, so I was a very rational thinker. I still am, but I was very too much. When my professor gave us an assignment, I brought the assignment back and I gave it to him and I was like, okay, tell me, what do you think? And he told me, it doesn't work. Okay. That shocked me because it's like, what the fuck do you mean it doesn't work? I can't remember what he explained to me, but I suppose that he explained almost nothing. And now I can tell you that he did that because it's somehow unexplainable, okay? But what I do remember is that I spent like 3 hours smoking cigarettes, like yeah, like a crazy person, okay, outside of the university, watching the sundown, and I was like, okay, I don't understand. And the thing is, I couldn't understand with my mind, but I felt that he was right. So I felt that there was something wrong in what I gave him, but I couldn't say why. And that was the moment when I understood, okay, Matteo, you're not going to fix it with your mind. You're not going to fix it with an equation. There is no right or wrong. That's maybe the most important lesson that I learned as a creative. Everything is subjective, okay? So that's also scary because right, wrong don't exist. So I mean, everything can be everything. That's creativity. So nobody is gonna tell you if something is right or wrong and the reason. They're gonna give you their feelings, and you won't be able to rely on their feelings, because what's more important is your feelings, and it's all an ocean of uncertainties. So I mean, I really loved Henry Miller because when Henry Miller was writing his books, he was admitting that. He was like, okay, I feel like shit because I am the beginning of Sextus, I think. I am 33, I have no career, I have no house, I'm not able to write anything decent. So he was giving us the struggling of being creative, but that struggle is permanent. I mean, if you want to be creative, you're gonna go through that struggle. That's super important because it's you're not alone, okay? So there is no secret. I mean, the secret is being able to live in uncertainty, being able to have hope, have faith in what you're doing, because you are in the dark, but you're gonna come out of the dark eventually at some point. The thing is, you need to embrace that. So there are no tricks. I mean, there are tricks, but they can be useful if you want to do something very specific. I mean, they can help you in doing it better. Okay. But they're not going to help you when you feel like shit, when you feel that you are shocked, when you read your book, your manuscript, and then you wanna hide under the table. That's completely normal. Okay, you need to go through that, and there is nobody that can teach you that. Also, now I'm not trying to teach you that. I'm trying to instigate your creativity. I'm trying to make you, to inspire you in embracing that feeling. But I cannot do that for you, and I cannot teach you how to do it, because we are all different. And again, it's an uncertainty. So the only thing that is very, very important is that try to find how to relate with this uncertainty. And also, if you feel very bad in the moment when it happens, okay, also, I mean, again, I don't even know how these videos are gonna be. So it's like I'm shooting them, but I am in uncertainty, okay? And you don't know if this one was the first video, the first shoot, or if this one was the 20th, and I threw them all away. You don't know. But the thing is, I know that every time, I live in a sort of a kind of stress, and I just need to leave it, to go inside. So do make yourself a favor, okay? Stop being delusional about the tricks. Don't try to find tricks. Try to do something that for you is creative, and try to feel yourself when you are going inside the forest or a cave, where everything is dark and you feel like, oh my God, and now what am I gonna do? Am I gonna make it? Okay, that feeling, am I gonna make it? Okay, you will never get rid of that feeling, so embrace that feeling and embrace the faith that you have in yourself. I don't know how I'm gonna fill this paper, I don't know, but I have faith that at some point something will happen, okay? That is the secret.